So the most asked question I get is, have I ever been locked up with a serial killer? And unfortunately, yes, I have. I've been locked up with 4 confirmed serial killers. Now, I'm not talking about the ones that got caught early. If that was the case, shit, it'd probably be about 25. Let me tell you something about these evil, demonic motherfuckers. They're literally wolf in sheep clothing. They prey on the weak. They go after the innocent kids, the elderly, the women, and they do it all for their sick, demonic just enjoyment. They're from hell. They're demons. You look them in their eyes, and there's nothing there but darkness, no soul. They smell different. Just everything about them, the way they move, their body language, it's from hell. I'm telling you, these are demons. So every single one of them I met except one had these characteristics. The one that didn't have these characteristics ended up becoming a serial killer, confirmed why he was in prison. He literally killed 3 child molesters while he was in the inside and was already on death row for killing somebody on the outside that had molested him when he was younger. He snapped. He got off death row and got sentenced to natural life. And I remember meeting him and him telling me like he's gonna kill as many more child molesters as possible. But when I looked at him, it was a broken man, a hurt man, a dude that was doing this because of what he felt as a young man and the pain, and he just had something in his soul that was broken when we're supposed to be innocent and free. So that was very like just the opposite of the spectrum. Now these other demonic motherfuckers, they all had the same traits. Wolves in sheep clothing. Some were part of the church, Boy Scouts, basketball coaches, and some did it for sexual pleasures, demonic pleasures, whatever it may be. But they're all from hell. You look in their eyes and know that they're all from hell. But the funny thing about it is, all the sick killings and just torturing and just lives that they destroyed and people who they humiliated, when they get around alpha males, real killers, they act like they're these weak, meek old men, or they act like they're these scared men that need protection. I know one who killed 4 women and raped them. And one day his cell accidentally got opened up. He was in protective custody, high profile case, got shipped up to Holmes Correctional where I was at. His cell accidentally opened up and the dude who rushed in there sliced his face open, and it looked like something out of a road map. His face looked like an entire road map of the country. And I remember him screaming, and everyone was laughing and pounding on the doors to cover the noise above him screaming. It was a hit. The family had paid whoever to get this done. Other ones were always writing grievances, always acting like they were scared, just cowards. Because they always target the weak, the innocent, the elderly, the women, the children, the ones that can't protect themselves. But when you get around the ones that are fully equipped for war, it's like they turn into these like weak, injured birds that can't fly. The thing about prison is we don't see that shit. We know what you did. We're in here Christmases, we're in here Thanksgiving missing our families. And these motherfuckers not only are in here for killing, but went out of their way to torture, kill, and rape these innocent people that could have been our family, God forbid, could have been your family, God forbid. So one of the biggest things I see that happens is they get poisoned. Their food gets poisoned. I even seen where some get poked up with needles. Just walk by them and dudes will inject shit in their skin. One of the biggest things I seen is if they can't get to them right away, what they do is they make them create all this crazy art because these sick fucks have fans and they have people that fall in love with them. So a lot of these organizations pay a guard, get that door popped open, put a knife to his throat, and make him do all this true crime memorabilia, and they sell it and profit off of it. And their lives are living hell. If they're not getting extorted, poisoned, slashed across the face, they're getting killed. And it's so ironic that when they were out here, they would hurt as many innocent victims as they could. They would get off on it. And then they get around men that can stand up for themselves and want to take care of them. And they almost flip it with this weak, manipulative psychology they use as like, how dare you pick on a weak old man, or how dare you pick on a man that can't defend himself? It is so sick. But the problem is you're in prison with motherfuckers that literally live for this. It's for real. It's a warning to all of y'all that no matter what gang we're in, no matter if you're a CO, your race, your religious beliefs, when we see you guys, it's on sight. So all you demonic motherfuckers that might be watching this, trying to see how it really is, just know when it's your time, the COs are gonna make your ass get caught up. Your food's gonna get poisoned. And when I say poison, I'm talking about cutting up glass. I'm talking about piss, jizz, shit. They're taking fucking raw chicken meat, putting it in your food, so you don't even know if you can eat every day. Then the organization squeeze you dry, get every single penny from you. And if you don't want to pay, oh, they're gonna send someone to your family. Because what I noticed is that these sick sadistic motherfuckers care so much about their kids and their family, but they don't give a fuck about the horrors and just demonic shit they did to these poor innocent angels that they killed. But I always get asked, like, how come Chris Watts hasn't get hit up, or this person? See, you're only seeing what the media wants you to see, what the warden wants you to see. Because when someone's high profile, they got to do paperwork. It makes the prison look like he doesn't have it under control. But you don't see what goes on day in and day out. The food that gets poisoned, the threats, the extortion, the way they run to his family and extort everything about him. And him knowing within 10 years, when everyone's forgotten about him, someone's gonna pop that door open by accident and cut his throat wide open. That's the way it goes. Stay out, stay free, us. And to all my fathers out there, provide and protect for our families. Because I'm telling you, it's getting bad out there. Stand firm. Believe in it. No matter what the situation is. Us.